All right, guys. Take number 2. It was a fail for first video. So this video is going to be more of an identification video. We're going to compare Tamukeyama, Orangeola, Inaba Shidare, and Crimson Queen. We're gonna compare the leaf because when they are full grown, they're very hard to identify. All right. So what we're going to do is, yeah, we're gonna take about 6 leaf out of the Orangeola, 6 out of this one, 6 out of that one, 6 out of my Crimson Queen. Okay. And then I have a digital microscope inside the house, and we're going to take a very close look at each leaf and learn how to identify them, because I saw some difference in each of the leaves. However, they're very close. They're like super close. And to tell you the truth, I have not looked at them in the digital microscope. I have not done this. I literally, for like about a minute and a half, I took one leaf out of the Inaba Shidare. I took one leaf from the Tamukeyama, and I went to the Orangeola and kind of tried to compare the shape of the leaf, not the color, because obviously the color kind of tells you, tells you that that's an Orangeola and that's a Tamukeyama from very far. But however, I have seen Tamukeyamas that are not in the sun, that are more towards the green color, green red, right? And check this out. That's an Orangeola that has been in full sun, green red. So when the Tamukeyama is not in full sun and when the Orangeola are in full sun, they look very similar, and it is very hard to identify. All right, so let's do that. I have not seen a video like this on YouTube, so I'm trying to do something new here. All right, so I got here some paper towels and a marker to kind of put the leaves there, mark them, and then take them inside and take a closer look. Let's put the phone here. I'm doing this with my phone, guys. I'm broke. I don't have a camera. Hopefully I can get some money from YouTube or something. All right, so all right. So we're gonna take 6 leaves out of this Crimson Queen. Random leaves. All right, so let's just take this one. 1. Do I really need to take 6 leaves? 2. Let's take one from the tip. 3. 4. No, where? I need you. I don't want to cut more. All right, it's on the floor. I got it. That's 4. Let's just do 5. I don't really think I need 6, right? Do I really need 6? I probably not. I think 5 leaves are good enough. All right. So I got 5 leaves from the Crimson Queen. See if I can put you guys here. I'm sorry, I don't know how to edit videos yet. Working on that. Boom. All right, here we're gonna put the leaves. We're gonna put a C on it, right? Crimson Queen. Boom. Just bend it like that real quick. Bam. 1 down. Inaba Shidare. Let's do this. So I am going to take some of the, I'm gonna take one from the tip, this one. One. I'm gonna go further in. 2. 3. 4. And I'll take one from the top that you probably guys are not going to see on the video, but it is what it is. And 5. Look at this big one. Oh my God. Inaba Shidare. Got right here. Boom. Let's put this leaf. I. Inaba Shidare. Boom. Just get you right here. Ah, don't fly away. All right. Ah, Tamukeyama. Tamukeyama, what am I gonna do here with you? So, look, these ones are not getting sun. Green. So, I'm gonna take this one that is green. I am going to take one that is red from kind of like the center. I am going to take one that is from the tip, lower tip of the plant. I'm gonna take one from, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take one from the very tip of the plant, very top. And I'm going to take one from one of the first leaf from the trunk. Where are you? Right here. Boom. All right, 5 leaves from Tamukeyama. Right? Right here. Green one. T. Tamukeyama. Ah, I need that. Anyways, put that there. And let's take from the Orangeola. I know that the Orangeola is just too easy to know, to identify between pretty much all of them. The shape of the leaf is very, very, believe it or not, very different. Look at that beautiful tree, oh my God. Anyways, I'm gonna take one from, I don't know, take one from the very top leaf. I bet you guys can already tell the difference. Look at that. Let's take this one that kind of looks similar to the other ones. Boom. That's 2. That's 3. The inner leaves are green, but they're more like Viridis green. Look at that. It looks more like a Viridis. I know that because I have a Viridis. So I don't need one Viridis green, or do I? No, I don't. So that's I got 1, 2, 3. I need one from here, and I'm gonna take one from this Orangeola that have been getting blasted by the sun, and it's already, look at that color, super dark. So, and the reason I'm getting this one is because I want to be able to compare the Tamukeyama that do not receive sun with the Orangeola that is getting full sun. Boom. Okay. All right, guys. This is already 10 minutes. Jesus. All right. Oh. I did clean it with alcohol, by the way, guys. So there you go. Let's do this. You guys are gonna see the inside of my house. Jesus. No pressure. No pressure at all. Look at this finest fur. Got a lot of plants. Believe it or not, guys, that's the snow. These are 2 snow kittens. Or, yeah, snow kittens. It has another name, I forgot. This is my home. And this is my red panda. Yeah, this is my home, guys. And I live alone. And look, it's clean. It's clean. I'm a clean man. All right. Should I? That's it, right? This is as up as it's gonna go, or can it go a little more? Oh yeah, it can go up. All right, guys. I think this is very good right here. Should I zoom? Boom! That is perfect. Look at that. All right, so I have right here Orangeola. Boom. Okay, and I do not want to go this. I don't want to zoom this. Can I zoom out? I cannot, apparently. This is it. I think this is a little too much for what I want. But we're going to look at them in the microscope, and then we're going to look at them in the regular zoom. So with the Orangeola, what you're going to see is, I think this is way too much. A digital microscope was not needed for this project, and I obviously did that wrong. Should have known. I should have known. Let me see something with the camera. Okay, so probably here. We could just use the phone zoom as the tool that we need. Right? Can we do that? Can this camera behave? I need you right here. Okay, so with the Orangeola, what you're going to see is you are going to see a lot of separation on the leaf. Kind of makes it look like a snowflake right here. In this, let me see. Look at this. Boom. Right? It has a lot of separation between here and here, here and here. And I think this is how you can tell that this is an Orangeola. They are all, the leaves are like that. The separation on the leaf is very deep. They're very wide. Let me see another one. And they're not all like that, but the vast majority of the leaf are going to be closer to this shape right here. Even though not all of them are like that, when you actually are looking at it, you are going to see the majority of leaves to be either like this or like that. Separation, you see that? There's a lot of separation. So not only the color of the tree is a telltale that it's an Orangeola, but also the shape of the leaf. So this is a green one, okay? Even the green one, check that out. You see the telltale right there? Boom. Boom. Very deep cuts on the leaf. Now, let's get the Tamukeyama leaf. Tamukeyama is more even out. The leaf of the Tamukeyama is more even. Even Steven. Let me see. This one that doesn't get sun, when you are to compare it with the Orangeola, check that out. Tamukeyama, Orangeola. Look at those deep cuts and look at these small cuts right here, okay? So we got Orangeola out of the way. We don't need to talk anymore about Orangeola. And now we're going to compare Tamukeyama and Inaba Shidare. These are very similar, and I can see a lot of people making mistakes here on these two trees, all right? So check that out. Even though the cuts on the leaves are about even, this one has deeper cuts. Let's check this one out. And they're more even too. Check that out. Let me go ahead and get a Tamukeyama. This is a Inaba Shidare. This is a Tamukeyama. Look at that, guys. This is almost impossible to recognize, believe it or not. Okay, let me try to get another leaf from Tamukeyama. How can you even tell? This is where things get a little freaky. Look at this. Okay, so wait. This it is an Inaba Shidare. It is an Inaba Shidare. It is a tip leaf of an Inaba Shidare. That's why I got it, because it got a little bit more deep cuts. Let's see if I can get a tip leaf from a Tamukeyama. I think that either or these two is the tip leaf. So there's a difference on the tip of the leaves of the Inaba Shidare. Okay? Look at that. They're almost identical. Tamukeyama, these two that I got on my hands, Inaba Shidare. Let's go ahead and look at another leaf from Inaba Shidare. I got 5. So let's look at this one right here. Wow, this is just very similar and almost impossible to even identify like that. Like if I were to, I know my trees. I know if I lose the signs, I know what it is, but not a lot of people do, you know? You have a tree in your backyard that you didn't plant it. You bought the house. You don't know what it is. And if it's one of these two, you're going to be probably in trouble trying to identify them. And I think that the only way to identify if it's either a Tamukeyama or an Inaba Shidare is probably looking at the first leaf, the tip ones, all right? And after this, we're going to go back outside and we're going to verify that, because right now, wow, the only thing that I can tell is that the Tamukeyama leaf are skinnier than the Inaba Shidare. Inaba Shidare are thicker leaves. Thicker. Look, It's a thicker leaf. Even if I grab, let me grab my biggest. This is my biggest Tamukeyama leaf that I have. And this is this is the biggest Inaba Shidare leaf. Why do I have a cable in the middle? This is the biggest and the biggest. So if we were to compare, the Tamukeyama leaf is pointier. It's a thinner leaf than the Inaba Shidare. So after this video, we are definitely going to go back outside and we're going to verify that is correct. Now, Crimson Queen. What do we got here? So Crimson Queen, the cable keeps being on the way. That's awesome. The Crimson Queen, we all know that the Crimson Queen is a smaller tree. It's a very, very slow grower. But what if it's a 20-year-old Crimson Queen, right? So what we're left with is the leaf. And I can already tell how you can identify a Crimson Queen. They're very uneven. Like the way that the leaf breaks is very uneven compared to an Inaba Shidare. They're more even out, right? Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. It's also a smaller leaf and a thinner leaf. And to tell you the truth, to the touch, it feels very, very delicate compared to a thick leaf of a Inaba Shidare or a Tamukeyama, which is not that different, actually. It's not even that different of when it comes to texture, the way it feels on the hand. It doesn't feel, this doesn't feel stronger than this one, or probably slightly weaker than this one, but not by a whole lot. This is very uneven. Let me check another leaf from a Crimson Queen. Crimson Queen, another leaf, boom. There's a lot of unevenness on the way that the leaf breaks. Look at that, you see? So for me to identify a Crimson Queen is just too easy. Unevenness. I look unevenness on the break of the leaf. I look for a smaller leaf. I look for a delicate leaf. I look for a red. It can be green if you put it on the shade all the time. This leaf can turn green. Another, look, uneven. Look at how the leaf kind of grows on a point and then kind of curves towards the inside of the leaf. That, my friend, is something that kind of, well, you kind of see it here. But it's just very unique on the Crimson Queen. I know for a fact that there's a lot of unevenness. Okay, so I can identify a Crimson Queen. I can identify an Orangeola from a mile away. I'm still confused a little bit between the Inaba Shidare and the Tamukeyama. And we're gonna go right back outside and we're going to maybe take one or two more leaves out and compare them. Let's do that. And sorry guys for not knowing how to edit. And this video is what, 25 minutes long? All right, let's look at these little guys right here, because this is just getting ridiculous. All right, you know what? Let's take this tip leaf and look at it. Look how the tip leaf of the Inaba Shidare is different from I just keep breaking leaf out of my trees. It's very different from the actual leaf of the center. This is more even out, and this is not. Almost all the tip leaves are like that. Look, another one. Another one. You understand? Look, another one. Okay? Let's look at the Tamukeyama tip leaf. Thinner. I see that they're thinner, right? I see difference between them. I just not able to like say it in words. The difference. Let's see right here. I see unevenness too. Okay, now I'm all messed up. My head is all messed up. All right, so could be the growth pattern. Could it be? They're both weeping. So let's go ahead and give it another shot. Let's take this leaf out. Guys, I'm learning with you guys. I am not an expert by any means. I am just trying to figure out the secret here, because a lot of people in groups, they go, hey, I got this tree, I don't know what it is. And then you got a lot of people saying, no, it's a Tamukeyama. No, it's an Inaba Shidare. No, it's a Crimson Queen. And people just don't know what it is. Let's take this one. Okay. Tamukeyama, Inaba Shidare. Let's do this. Let's see if I can zoom out with this. All right, I can do that. Oh Lord, guys, it's just about the same. I don't even remember. I don't remember what I said. Okay, Tamukeyama, Inaba Shidare. All right. So I see that the cuts at the middle of the leaf are different. And let me tell you something. This is not the first time I'm seeing this. Let me grab another leaf. Let's do that. Wow, my tree. Guys, I'm sacrificing my tree here for you guys. Please at least hit the like button. That's all I ask. Hit the like. All right, again, I took this from the middle of the tree, so I'm going to take one from the middle of the tree. Let's do that. Bam. Okay, so again, let me grab it in the same hand. Boom. Again, Inaba Shidare, Tamukeyama. What am I seeing? I'm seeing again that the cut in the middle of the leaf, right there, has a deep cut, versus the Inaba Shidare, it doesn't have it. I mean, it has one there, but that doesn't count. Let's separate these two. Boom, it doesn't have it. So, bam, right there. How you identified a Tamukeyama versus a Inaba Shidare is that most of the leaf, not all of them, most of the leaf are going to have a deep cut in the middle of the leaf, versus the Inaba Shidare will not have that. Boom, solved. I just solved it. So let's resume what we just did here. So we know that there's a lot of unevenness in the Crimson Queen leaf, that the leaf is weak. It's a fine leaf, all right? It's a delicate leaf, all right? This is the way that we identify Crimson Queen. We know that the Inaba Shidare has more evenness on the leaf. I want to say it's a little bigger leaf. And then we know that the Tamukeyama leaf is a thinner leaf that I can see. And it also, most of those leaves has a deep cut in the middle. Look at that. Boom. Another one, you know? Has a deep cut in the middle of the leaf on a lot of the leaves. So look, you see it right there? Right in the middle. Versus these are more even leaves. All right, so that's the way you can identify it. In the Orangeola, I mean, come on, you can tell what an Orangeola leaf is from a mile away, even if it's green reddish or if it's orange reddish. All right, guys, that was a lot.